What's up, beautiful people? It's your Jania and welcome back to my channel. I almost forgot my AirPod was there for a second. Anyways, y'all, so as y'all can see in the title, in today's video I am going to be showing y'all the two best gels for type 4 hair, y'all. Honestly, I have been using both of these gels for like ages at this point. There are a lot of gels out here that are a little too weak for my naps, y'all, but they looking good today. As y'all can see, I got a little gel on my edges from this morning. But anyways, so I'm gonna be showing y'all the top two gels and the way I combine them to do my edges, to do my slick backs, everything, and they work every time. And I guarantee, now listen, if y'all haven't found a gel that works for y'all and does not turn white, keep watching. First things first, let me show y'all everything I'm using in this video. I'm probably just gonna style my hair in a quick little puff, only because I really don't want to like do too much, because I really don't like to sleep with my hair in a ponytail or anything. I just put my hair in a pineapple when I go to sleep and stuff, so I don't want to put too much tension. So I'm gonna probably just do a puff or like a little high little ponytail or whatever. It's in a little puff right now. But anyways, so first things first, the gel we are going to be using, this is the Extreme gel, and I've learned with these gels, this one is the Extreme Fixation, which is 24-hour duration, whatever that means, I don't know. But yeah, with these, they do come in multiple colors. I've had the blue and I've had the green. Honestly, if I had to choose, like, I like green. I know they say the color really doesn't matter, which between the blue and the green, I noticed like it kind of doesn't, but I have like a superstition when it comes to these types of gels, so I always stick with the blue and the green. And so let me let y'all see the label. And then next up, and this is a holy grail product, and this is the Edge Booster for thick and coarse hair, y'all. Y'all need to make sure this is what the top looks like and this is what the gel looks like. And with this, color really does not matter, but just make sure it's literally the one that says for thick and for coarse gel. And so just to go ahead and get started, I'm going to take my hair out of this little puff, y'all. And I literally just had a hair tie, like tied around my, well, not even tied around, I literally just put it on my head, and that was holding my hair up. And so my hair is just a little dry, but it'll be okay. If you want to, you can kind of spray it a little bit, but I don't recommend like fully saturating your hair in water, because I feel like it does not like need to be wet, and I don't want that to mess up the gel. And I have not detangled my hair or anything, so we'll see how that affects me styling it or whatever. I just pull from up here and whatnot. Y'all don't judge me. I don't have a lot of natural hair products because they're expensive, and these two gels is literally all I need when it comes to styling my hair. So yeah, but anyways, first things first, I like to go in with the Edge Booster Pomade, and as y'all can see, it worked because it's half gone. And I literally just go in and scoop a good amount. And if you're just doing your edges, you really don't need this much, but if you're trying to style, put it up in a little bun, then I usually scoop just enough to go around like essentially the perimeter of my whole head. So I have a little bit right here, and literally, y'all, I applied this morning just to smooth my edges to get out the door, and it's holding even with water. So I'm gonna apply a little more over here, and literally with this, that gel ain't cheap, so I try not to use entirely too much. And the key thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all why I use them together, because the thing is, when you use the Edge Booster by itself, it turns white. It turns white, and people ask me that all the time. They're like, oh, well, you said you do your edges with this, but when I use it, it turns white. No, I don't use them. I don't use either one of these gels separately, because separately I've noticed that either they don't work or they don't work the way I want them to work. So but together they are literally, they work like a charm. I'll save my edges kind of for last, but I'm gonna go in with my little $1 brush. And y'all, this brush is rough, so if you got a heavy hand, just be careful if you care about your hair, okay? And I'm gonna start at the back and kind of just brush up. And as y'all can see, even like this gel by itself is very strong, and it looks like it's doing a trick, but I guarantee y'all in about 20-30 minutes, not even 20-30 minutes, in about 5-10 minutes, it'll literally be turning white by itself, which is why I swear on these products only when used together. Alright, so make sure you got that perimeter, and then afterwards I go in with my edge brush. And I find it easier to do my edges when I can kind of like segment them just a little bit. And the key is to kind of already get your hair where you want it. Like, use the solid gel to really set your hair in place, so to get your hair exactly where you want it. And then what y'all are going to notice is when I go in with the second gel really sets everything in place, like gets it to where this combination is literally gonna have your hair set all day. And the special thing about these gels is the fact that with this one, because it's water based, when I spray water on my hair tomorrow, all it does is literally like essentially revamp the gel that's already in my hair. And so basically next what I do is I just scoop a little bit of this gel, and literally when I say a little bit, this is kind of what I mean by a little bit. Start off with just a small bit, because the thing is, if you do too much and you put like way too much of this gel over the pomade, I feel like it kind of like overpowers it, and that's when your hair start curling up and stuff. And what I've noticed is this product is literally like a better version of Eco Styler. I don't know if y'all remember that whole Eco Styler phase like we had in like 2016, and I don't know if the girls are still using Eco Styler, but I do not, because Eco Styler just made me work a little too hard. Like, I just had to work too hard when I was using Eco Styler, and it just didn't work for me. It did not work for me. But I feel like the girls that get it with the Eco Styler. Like, if you knew how to use it, then you knew how to use it. But if not, and I was one of the if nots, then you was out of luck. And so basically everywhere that I put pomade, I just use this and coat this over it. And if you like in a rush, if I was in a rush, I would get my blow dryer and literally just blow dry real quick on cool, not till it's dry, but just kind of give the gel time to like set in. So if you got time, you can just bang your hair real quick. Okay, and so then once you do that, you can go back through and literally try to rub it in. And I mean, unless you want to, you really don't need a brush for this one. I think my hand does just fine, and I like to go over the edges. And as y'all could see, if y'all didn't notice before, but it did not take long for the edge booster to turn white, but I didn't really trip over it because, like I said, the second gel I use is water based. So as soon as I went over it with the second gel, it literally took that white cast with it. And then anywhere else you have a little white cast, like on my forehead, you can just go back through with a little bit of water and put it on there. Okay, so there go my little bun. Gray head is really showing out, and honestly, I still do have a little hump, but I ain't that much of a perfectionist. I can literally just tie that down if I wanted to. But I'm probably not even gonna sleep like this. But y'all, the bun is looking so cute. Look at it. I can't see the back of my head, but I have enough faith in this gel to just assume that it's not white back there. I'm so proud of my bun. But anyways, y'all, that is the freaking dynamic duo when it comes to gels. And like I told y'all, a little goes a long way with both of these gels. I swear by them. They're the only gels I use. But the thing is, when it comes to just refreshing your hair the next day, typically all I do is go in with like a little spray bottle and, ooh, child, all in my ear. And essentially just, you know, spritz it. And you can do the same thing if you like ever see any white cast or anything on your hair, because it's not like rare that it may pop up if you used way too much of the edge booster. But literally the water does nothing, and due to the fact that, like I said, water does nothing, neither does sweat. So both of these gels are safe for you to, you know, work out in, go to the gym. I wouldn't go as far as to be like, oh yeah, go to the beach, like get it wet type thing, but no, they literally work amazing together. And so hopefully I was able to help somebody out, and y'all need to go get these gels ASAP. Like, this is not